Okay, so it says it's recording. No, it's broadcast. Yeah, I'm checking. I checked on my YouTube, but I can't see it. It's but it does show me that I'm live. Yeah. Uh, it says you can. Okay. Is there any commentary?
It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Steelers coming up next.
Yeah. I don't want that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridget. The two teams with 11 Super Bowl titles between them. The Niners and Steelers underway to begin 2023. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
Purdy going to the air right away. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stopped short of the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
Yep,
Second
okay,
down.
just my
Well, offensively,
stop. You see what they did? They moved Cameron Hayward out of my lineup.
To try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take.
So I have to spend the first couple of
things.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. First Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Ooh, okay.
Boswell good with the extra point.
I didn't switch it. I play non-switch at all times.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone.
No, it's not Josh that does it. I just like, it makes it difficult. It makes the game difficult. It's no fun if you can just switch. It makes it too easy. It's gay.
49ers offense ready for their second drive. And one of the things we like
it makes it a lot harder if you're just playing with one guy the whole play.
For 2023, a lot of procedural having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
This is the other one. Guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here.
Their defense is legit, though. I'll give them. This is the first time they didn't light me up so far.
42-yard punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
By this time, I usually gave up already 14 points to him.
It's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Pickett didn't quite lead Pittsburgh to the promised land in his first season as the hometown kid and franchise quarterback, but he did impress once he got on the field. Winning 7 games helped keep the vaunted streak of non-losing seasons alive in the Steel City.
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And he's corralled at the 40, but now before picking up 8. Well, these Steelers, Charles, 9-8 a year ago. Their quarterback, Kenny Pickett, made 12 starts as a rookie.
I don't have Pickens.
I
think until like 3 or something like that.
And I trace it back to a December game against Baltimore in 2022. Kenny Pickett made some big plays down the stretch to get Pittsburgh a victory. Plus, the Steelers have added some nice pieces around him, and they'll be able to protect them even better in 2023.
7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw, Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete.
Warner's out of the play. You see his thing glow, and then he's right there. That should be an easy completion where I'm running 4 yards.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming
Look at that pass.
Trying to set anything up.
That's a dime. That's what you call a dime right there.
And they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a first down carry for Harris. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Looking to throw, Pickett. This is caught.
Touchdown?
That catch good
What?
for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Tell me how that's not a touchdown.
Now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And how nice is it to have Najee Harris in the backfield when you get there near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I think that's good.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Yeah, I don't feel safe with this 14-0
So that
lead.
drive goes 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a
These
touchdown
they can
run.
score like
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
big, and they can score fucking fast.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Niners set to take over on offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Told you.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Damn it.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
Damn.
Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
But Charles, we get a peek now at the Steelers' 2023 class. And this was a team that received a lot of praise for how well they handled the draft board all weekend long and filled their biggest needs.
And they certainly started off great. Broderick Jones at tackle in the first round. Then they got Darnell Washington, a massive tight end in the third. That was a steal. And he likes to call himself an extra offensive lineman. But how about Joey Porter Jr., the cornerback out of Penn State, to start round 2? What a moment. Seeing him go to the team is different.
That's right.
Comes and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
But usually I don't blitz, but I think my new strategy against high-power offense is I might as well live by the sword, die by the sword.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season.
This is the first time I've ever played cover 2 and with heavy blitzes. But if they don't get home, dude, you're fucked.
Starts the drive on the ground, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't.
It made it easy for me because he started to run out that pocket.
They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Pickett.
Dude, fuck you, Warner.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field.
Because Warner knocks everything out. It don't matter if he's beat. Dude, I told you, look, he has his X Factor now.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Wide open.
It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense.
Told you, dude. When he has his X Factor, you can't do anything.
Compete with this offense.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
This is why I say, dude, I hate playing against the 49ers.
1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways call this penalties.
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy steps away to his left.
Dude! How is that all fucking blocking the fucking back, faggot? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He's tackled a yard.
Dude, that has to be a block in the back by fucking Deebo Samuel. There's no way he can get me.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle under.
I hope I did get a fucking rough in the passer call, bro.
Penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games.
And it's complete.
Look at that.
Touchdown 49ers.
80. I told you, 85 overall corner going up against a 70 fucking overall receiver. Yep, I told you, dude. Doesn't matter how good you are.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can
what the
more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Freiermuth with the grab. It only took him 2 seasons to become a fan favorite in Pittsburgh. Like the crowd shouting Heath for Heath Miller, you hear them shout Muth after every grab now. And there's plenty of them. 63 last season for over 700 yards.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. First down, and they go back to Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages. and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And he finds Austin complete. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Steps away. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Allen Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there? One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Purdy looking to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is incomplete.
Well, something like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive and keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like they're just starting to run a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
Now Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
I wanted to run that too. I wanted to run the stretch play right there, but since they have that corner setting out there, just keep going back to the Mike 95, and then no one blocks him. That's beautiful because look at the coverage they're in. He shouldn't be moving that quick. He should not be.
Toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's just
what?
Short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
What?
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the ball.
That's a first.
If you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide
to do. That's a first. Dude, look, they even had the wrong blitz on the wrong side.
On 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Technically, when they call for a fair catch, they're not allowed to block anymore.
Very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Get the ball! What? That's what I can't stand either. Look at Minka Fitzpatrick, dude. He's standing perfectly right there to get that ball. They won't let him pick him up because it's the 49ers. It's the 49er effect, you know? That's a false start. That's why it's so hard to play against them. It's not that I'm not trying to take anything away from them. They're a great team. But the breaks they get, though, is just...
This could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
I don't care. Get anything short out.
Here's Purdy.
Good job, Heisman. They need to get an animation for your outside guys just to reach and grab that quarterback right there. Instead of trying to run with him, they just had that animation of him just grabbing him right there. That would take away all of them.
Here's Austin. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here now, 2nd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives. So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards that time for number 19. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as he'll get this up to the 43. The throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5. Shotgun now with Purdy. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this 1st half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
This will be taken at the 10. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the 1st quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the 2nd quarter. The rookie, C.J. Stroud, slinging it. 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen. Guys that play center, having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
I don't know where that holding is either. He demolished that dude in the middle of the field. That's the only thing I seen.
Back to throw, Pickett. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Najee Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. He scored on the ground through the air. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season openers.
You see, that's the third time I called that play, Mikey. Every time I went to a different receiver. I went to short the first time, I went to Freiermuth the second time, and that third time I called that play. Fred Warner's caught inside because he's waiting for Freiermuth to get that ball. Or that little short receiver, and I didn't throw it, I waited.
You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
That's all it is about Madden. You call the same plays, it's just you just hit everyone. Make them realize that, hey, you can't defend just one player on this play. You gotta defend that whole field. I still don't feel good. I know it's 28-7 right now, but I know how this game can go.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
No!
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And fights through.
How?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry.
How did he get the corner? You see that? There's nowhere to get the corner, and he got the corner.
Purdy to throw it on first down. A quick throw there is
that should be intercepted. I am spotlighting him. And you see, he's not jumping that route. He's just setting back.
And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it.
If he's spotlighted, you should jump everything. Especially the dude's not even running that far.
A second down throw for Purdy.
Ooh, I thought they was going to get me rough in the pass for diving real late.
They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
What?
The man is Samuel, complete.
There's no way that's first.
The Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell me how that's a first. Tell me how mine wasn't a first, but that's a first.
No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Dude, Minka, what?
Sideline, but they say already out of bounds.
His thing lit up. He should pick that off. He should pick it off 100 out of 100 times.
2nd and 10.
He turns, dude. I told you, dude. This is why I have such a hard time against the 49ers.
Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there. So
Yeah, you see that? Dude, he could have easily picked 6 that. He could have easily picked 6 it for me.
Continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Yeah.
As a lot of receivers,
Nothing,
tight
doesn't
ends,
matter.
because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I have him highlighted the whole time, dude.
Themselves another first down as the tackles made at the Steelers 19.
Highlight doesn't work, dude. It's a fucking bullshit.
Here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy now to throw.
I have him highlighted again, dude.
George Kittle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Another modest gain there.
I just think it depends on the overall of the players. But it doesn't make any sense. If you
struggle to be multi-dimensional in this one, having a partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now.
Get him.
Get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Yeah, everyone in that zone should be jumping all them people in zone, yeah.
Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down.
They're hard to fucking tackle. I'll give you. You see how?
Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mm-hmm.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh.
And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Look, my dude's perfect position. Look.
His 2nd touchdown here in this opening.
I told you, dude.
And the Niners get a bit closer.
He's in perfect position.
Moody good with the extra point.
You can't get in better position than that, dude. He could have easily put his fucking hand out there and slapped that ball down. Hell, he could have intercepted that. That's a line drive pass.
To bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every
the 49ers, they just
score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play.
Wait till you have to play him, dude. It's just like playing against. Okay, block him, dude.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. And this is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right
I'm
back.
going to go 3 and out and give it right back to their offense so they can get me again.
Right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's what I tell you to do against the computer. If 49ers will pull this blitz all the time on you, Mikey. Audible all your guys in the streak routes. And just make the correct throw. Don't try to bullet it because he'll try to get over it as quick as possible.
Harris running straight ahead. It's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
No, you're not going to out-juke them, Mikey. No, they're too good of a defense.
Lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how
no, it wasn't Warner, but their defense is too good. You just got to take what you can get. Because if you're not paying attention, they'll knock the ball out of your damn hand, and it's like, oh my god. And now they have a corner sitting over there, so I can't throw that route.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. This one finds Austin at right.
So we'll just take that easy. 10 yards, go first down. Continue to
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I'll pull up Mikey's play. Oh, they know what it is. They know exactly what it is right now. I never caught it. I'm going to have to waste the time on it.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
That's beautiful that they knew.
Quarter. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So I went and I just switched it to the counter.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
So right here, what you're going to read is you're going to read X, and then if see if he's in zone or whatever. Yeah, they're in zone. After playing tight.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I don't want to go to that. Let me try this. Okay.
Pickett back to throw. Setting up the screen.
What are you doing, Daniels?
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down.
You see that? The AI just went. Yeah, he could have easily turned up the field, and I could have easily got way more yards. He's running towards the sideline like there's a guy over there.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to set on this route or not. We'll see what he's doing.
Pickett out to his left.
Dude, oh my God. Damn it.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece
of
no. Right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away. Back-to-back incompletions.
I can't, dude.
Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Dude, you see, I have Fred Warner. I have him cooked. I have him baked. That brother was, he was done. He was well done, and nope.
The football will come out to the 25 as
I told you, it's only against, I don't mind that it does make it harder against elite teams, but it shouldn't be like this. I have my feet set. I have 90 accuracy short, so I should be able to hit that with my eyes closed. You know what I mean?
Going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from
Dude, I have him highlighted. There's 2 people over there to cover one guy, and they can't cover him. They can't cover him. Yeah, you see why I have a problem with Madden?
Now Purdy. Over the middle, that's caught by McCoy. And he'll be taken down across the
Look at that.
45 at enemy
Runs, turns around.
15 for the Niners there. Here's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second.
You see, they're calling the same exact fucking play, so I'm just getting in the same exact defense formation.
Purdy looking to throw. Nowhere to go.
Get him.
Oh,
again. I make him fumble for what?
News on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Yeah, because he's the only one that notices it's a fumble.
Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Throwing here, Purdy.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Once again, Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
No way.
They're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short.
Oh, I was going to say they gave him the first. Dude, he should have never caught that ball. He got hit directly as the ball gets there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yeah, for me.
The win for them at this point seems pretty assured.
Yeah, I would too.
During the 4th quarter, Charles, where you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation.
That was nowhere close to 35 yards. I'm like, holy.
Feel fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline.
Yeah, you see, I made his cornerback miss.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's like,
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
no more running, no more making my guys miss in open field.
Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Now their
That
defense is.
2nd down play nets a -4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice
We'll
job
see what
there
they're
stopping
playing
his
right now.
progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of
so
scrimmage.
we're just gonna try to attack them real quick.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead
What has
in
he
the
got?
4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
Oh, he picked me up off the roof.
There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting messed.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren from 10 yards out. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Purdy now on second down. Completes it to the tight end.
Damn, I missed it. Pass interference on me. I know.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain
Take the time off the clock, Brady. That's exactly what I want you to do right now, buddy. I don't care. I'll give you all of these little routes. All you want. Cut me up all you want. That time is my friend right now.
Keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Purdy over the middle, complete to Samuel, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Okay.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And he gets this one inside the
Hey, man, that was a perfect time to call that route when I was calling it blitz.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Purdy to throw it on first down.
Good job, Purdy.
In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers.
I jumped a small route.
Christian
They got me.
McCaffrey, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Purdy will throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. 117 yards rushing for him now on 25 carries. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the knee is taken. It's out of the victory formation.
The last kneel down of it. Oh.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well.